Hello and welcome to another episode of Gaming with the Wookie. As you can see, we are currently doing GTA. I still don't have my external hard drive yet. Um, that should be coming hopefully soon. I know I've been saying for quite a while, hopefully it's soon, but anyway. Yeah, I want to do a special shout out for a real good friend of mine. Really nice bloke, great YouTuber, and that is Truth Chrome. I was involved in one of his videos not too long ago. I saw that he was doing a live vid, joined him, and started, you know, joined in, asking people to, subscribe and what's it. Um, yeah, well done, Truth, for actually getting to 1,400 subscribers. Oh, I bet this annoys a lot of people when you're trying to do something and then suddenly you're being kicked out. Um, it bugs me like nothing on earth. um, but yeah, as I was saying, well done for getting 1,400 subscribers. I do hope you get many more. I'm going to leave a link down in the description to his channel, so you can then watch him and possibly subscribe. That's a bit littering. That was very naughty. Yeah, guys, please don't litter. Don't follow the game. Don't litter. In different places, there's different fines. Um, in the UK, there's I think it's about an 80 quid fine. I'm not too sure for littering. I don't know what it is for America, but I think it's a little bit more. But let's try and get back in, shall we? This bugs the hell out of me when this happens. Um, but yeah, I really want to show you something, but I'm gonna have to wait. I don't know which garage I end up in, but fingers crossed. Um, it's going to be the one that I was last in. I put it so randomly spawns wherever. Hopefully, I'm not too far away from the house, but we'll see. If I do spawn in one of my garages, I'll talk about the particular cars in there. Yeah, if something like that happens to you while you're trying to do something, please comment down below and how much it bugs you as well. Also, to people who've not seen my videos before, please like and subscribe to whatever video you've seen, and the first one maybe. It helps me out so much if you do subscribe, because more the merrier. At least I know that there are people out there that do like the videos that I put up. I also did notice not long ago that I've been getting some thumbs down. I don't know why. If you are one of those people that have been putting thumbs down, please comment why, and what I'll do is I'll try and improve from that. Oh, we're in a completely different garage. Right. Okay. I was going to talk about particular things, but never mind. As you guys have noticed, most of my cars are black. But I don't know why, but I think black kind of suits some of these cars, including when you sort of splash it with a little bit of red. One of my favourite cars I drive around in is an armour Kruma like this. As you can tell, most of the number plates on my vehicles say Wookie, and that's only due to the fact that I downloaded the iFruit app onto my mobile phone, and I was able to change all that. So if you guys wanted to change your number plates but didn't know how, download the iFruit app onto any phone you have, whether it be Apple, Android, pretty much whatever phone you're using, and you can then change the number plate. Um, I believe the first one's free. Then any after that you have to pay for. I think it's about 100,000. So hopefully you got the money for that. Um, Another thing I will quickly admit, the stats up there are modded because since I've had the game, I've been deranked 3 times, and it it is annoying, especially when you get particular modders who think it is funny. Um, to be honest, I honestly don't like it. Um, I actually think it's wrong to derank someone, just for a laugh or just something because they've popped into session and just quickly left because they wanted to get back to their mates. The last one, I was actually in a session for about 10 seconds, if that, before I got deranked. But luckily I bumped into one of the modders that I know, who ranked me back up. Absolutely nice of them. Um, anyway, yeah, some of the vehicles I've even got Adder, just to possibly try and get out of sticky situations. It is an extremely fast car in the game. This one I believe only had a level 1 engine upgrade, include transmission, brakes. It doesn't have a turbo on it yet, but hopefully I do unlock that or possibly bump into a modder that will. That's one thing I do like about modders. If you don't have certain upgrades but you really want them to try and get out of situations, um, they will help you out. Some modders you pay to actually do that, but you can get some modders that help you out. Truth Chrome, when you go into one of his sessions and your car's very, very close by, he will automatically mod your car up. Well, you change the colour, you change the number plate. Um, he does the engine, turbo, transmission, brakes, all that. He'll completely rank it all the way up. Yeah, if you guys have already noticed, I do have a blue um, Surfer, BF Surfer. I didn't think of that because I just call it a VW camper van because it does look like the old VWs with the split windshields, which is quite a rare vehicle in real life. Um, I don't know whether you guys will be able to see this, but it's one of the only vehicles I have with a completely different number plate. I'm going to try and show you there. There you go. It should be quite visible there. It says mummy because I particularly did this vehicle for my mum who likes VW camper vans and also likes these two colour blues. So that's pretty much for my mum. Yes, I also have most of my garages have push bikes apart from one. I'm not too sure which garage it is, but we'll find out. We're going to do a trip to pretty much all my garages so you guys can see. Don't know whether to take a car or not. Uh, this one I pretty much found like this. I can't remember if I changed the rims or not. I think it's standard rims. But this one I found with chrome, even though I don't have chrome unlocked, and I thought it's probably worth a car to keep, so I kind of took that. My first car in the game, it's not in this garage, it's in another one. We're going to go to that one. Hopefully I get it right. Um, I think it's the one across the road from this particular house. Actually, I might just walk it since it's very close by. I don't have the Xbox One version because, as you guys know, I play the 360. As soon as I get the Xbox One, I will try and get GTA on that. Um, there are some really, really awesome stuff on there, which is absolutely fantastic. Um, yeah, left, right, left again, and cross if it's safe enough to. I always do that because a lot of the times I can run across the road and suddenly, bang, dead. It does bug me, especially when I'm trying to get to a vehicle I've just called, and it's like on the other side of the motorway. But yeah, in this garage there are three rare cars, well, three rare vehicles. One of them being this one, which is the Western Damon. You can only get this at the Lost Bikers Club, as you can tell um, by the seat there. Don't know how well you can see that, um, but yeah, a lot of my vehicles will have the some of my vehicles have crew emblem on, like as you can see here. I've just recently changed it. Um, I have my own crew. Um, for fans of my YouTube channel, if they wanted to join, I think you guys can send uh, a request to actually join. It is the um, oh, can't remember, but the initials is GWTW, like it is on Call of Duty. Um, so if you guys want to join that, then you're more than welcome to. But yeah, this vehicle here, which is the Phoenix, is the very first vehicle I started off with. And stop pointing. It is the very first vehicle I started off with. It is a very nice car, handles nicely. It's also I've put the off-roading tyres on there because it handles better with the off-roading tyres. I don't know why, but it seems to. As you can tell by the number plate itself, it has been modded by a modder. This vehicle has pretty much full upgrade. It's got level 4 engine, level 4 transmission, level 4 brakes. Um, engine, transmission, brakes. It's I believe it's also lowered. So yeah, it is lowered. And it also has a turbo. It's quite nice. Um, it is a kind of a rare car because you can't buy the car on the on the actual store itself. Try and get that up. It is not in Legendary Motorsports or in the Southern San Andreas Super Autos. So yeah, so you can't buy the car. The only way you can have one is if you basically steal it. Um, this one here is another rare vehicle, and it is the hearse. And you can see it still has uh, body in the back. um, this particular vehicle, this one's also uh, fully modded um, by modders. They didn't change the background of the number plate, but I did have because they wouldn't let me do the word death because hearse. I don't know how disrespectful you guys think it would be, but yeah, wouldn't let me do it, so I had to change it to D3A7H. Try and do it. And the modder decided to take the 7 and put it as a T, and leave it as a 3 for the E. But yeah, it is another rare vehicle. You can only find this at um, the churchyard. That's in it's roughly around here. Um, Not sure exactly, but I'll have to go in and sort of show you guys one day. Um, this is another vehicle with a completely different number plate. This is the Bravado Paradise with a shark eating a surfer. This is another one with a different number plate. It says Chill. Um, as you can tell, most of my vehicles are all black. I don't know why. Um, there's only a few vehicles that aren't black. I did change my armoured Kuruma from what was sort of like this brown to black, to sort of change it so it sort of kind of went with the crew logo. I also have this particular car, which is a this is a beast. It's a bit of a mess around, and I've also set up an outfit for that, which, yeah, the whole mafia look looks kind of cool. It's a bit of fun. What we're going to do, I'm going to quickly show you what this car's like, because this one's also fully upgraded. Everything level 4, engine, transmission, brakes, with turbo. I'm going to quickly turn this off because I don't want to get told off for copyright. There you go. Right, I can turn the volume back up now. You guys will be able to hear in a bit. Here we go. Little whining noise. That's the turbo. Yeah. Right. The next house, because this one I believe is Richard Majestic. You got Weasel Plaza, which is that one over there. And I've also got Del Perro Heights Apartment 20. Which I would admit, most of the houses I have are really, really nice houses to have. Most of my cars I pretty much drive like this. I seem to get more control out of a vehicle by driving it like this, but it's a lot harder to actually see cars coming from the side of you, especially if you've got like being attacked by someone. You won't be able to see them that well, and you also get a little bit less control and start scratching the hell out of the car. Yeah, I scratched that bit there. Just there. That buff off. Yeah, buff. Yeah, most vehicles, when you put them back in the garage, I don't know whether some of you guys know, but they'll instantly be fixed up by your mechanic. This is my armor Kuruma with my new current logo, which is Sasquatch or Bigfoot, whatever you want to call him. I kind of sort of made him look like Chewbacca, as you can see. So that's nice. This one, my Insurgent, that's pretty much wookie colours. I've also got this beast, which is a really nice thing to drive. I can't remember if this had. No, it hasn't. It's not fully upgraded. Not all my vehicles are. But yeah. This, I know, it kind of looks weird in my garage where I've got a lot of big cars. But I did. I met up with a nice lad, and he mentioned about making a game, and it's basically two of these vehicles. It'd be back down here. No, actually, I should be in the top corner, so one down. Uh, um, basically, it's two of these cars um, against how many, whatever insurgents. And basically, the insurgents have got to ram into it to the point where this particular car actually gets destroyed or doesn't, either blows up or doesn't want to work anymore. It's a really, really fun game and can be extremely scary as well. Um, Absolutely loads of fun. I do have spaces in my garage for other vehicles I want to try and get. Um, Basically, I've sold some vehicles so I can get other vehicles that look nicer. Um, yeah, I have my trucks at the back. I've got the 6x6, the Dubster 6x6, which is a lovely vehicle. Um, I believe it it can only take about 4 people, and nobody in the back. Though I do think it should be able to take people in the back. Oh, actually, hang on. Does it take people in the back? You can only get this at the Warstock Cash and Carry. Or it does hold 6 people, so people can get in the back of it. I do apologise. I bet there's people sort of sitting there going, hang on, this does take 6 people. I do apologise. This is another one. Yeah, a lot of my vehicles all have wookie on. This vehicle takes about 2. I got this one not long after I got my Phoenix. I got a money drop one day and I went on a bit of a spending spree. I got this vehicle here, and this vehicle right over here. Just to, so I can go a bit off-roading and just mess around. Even if I want to sort of go, right, screw it, I'm going up Mount Chiliad. It's just something I can mess around with. This is another one that can take about 6 people. People can basically, no, this is the one that takes 4 people. This one over here is the one that takes 6 people. Especially when you got this little chest in the back people can sit on. This is the one with the other bikes I have. 2 BMXs, 1 mountain bike. I don't have the cruiser. I wasn't too keen on it, but if people buy that and they kind of like it, then it's up to you. But yeah, I think we've pretty much seen all my garages now. Might actually pop into upstairs into my house. All my houses pretty much look the same. Because this is, to be honest, I find this one is the better looking house to have. I'm not too keen on the orange though. I wish I could actually change that. Over here, you have your heist room, everything set up. I've got to try and do this particular heist here, the weed. Yeah, you got everything. You got laptop. You can access the internet on. Exactly the same thing you can get in all your garages. Come off that. You have your standard front room, big TV screen, bong, as you can see on the table there. You also get bottle of whiskey, bottle of wine, and I don't know why, but there's also some green gunk. Got music playing. I thought I was turned off. I'm going to completely turn the sound off for when we go into this particular one. And down here, you have your bedroom. You've also got dressing room. You can pretty much put on pretty much whatever you want. I have a lot of saved stuff. Got nice swimwear. As you guys can see, I've got some nice tattoos. The one on my hand is pretty much for, I don't know if you guys can see them, for the ones I have. But yeah, got this one for when I'm in rehearse. That when I'm in the Roosevelt, which is the car we drove earlier. This is what I sometimes wear, not often. This one it's one of the ones I kind of wear when I'm on the bike. Not all the time, but that's pretty much it. Which is a slight difference. Clean boots, cowboy hat. That's what I normally wear when I'm on the bike. And then I've got casual look, which kind of looks similar to what I originally looked like when I first started doing my videos, where I was on black hats, black jeans. I guess you guys are wondering why I have gloves on. Well, that's because I used to work for an ambulance service. I worked for 2 ambulance services actually, and that's kind of what's it. It's a shame they don't have purple gloves. If they did have purple gloves, rubber gloves, then I would definitely have that on. And that sort of Men in Black. That's sort of kind of go for. If I do decide to play with Frank sleeping on my lap, then I pull that particular character out. Let's go back to casual. Also have, I don't know why, I'm not too keen on that. Got flight suits when I'm in like jets and the Hydra. Got that kind of suit, the mask, team night. I've got overalls. That for when I was a mechanic. When I was doing the college course for that, I did do as well. I did work in a couple of no, I was going to say a couple of garages. I've worked in one garage. Fantastic bloke. He retired sadly, but absolutely nice. And I thought mess around, get a couple of these. Kind of sort of scare people. As you can see, that's kind of sort of same thing. Men in Black suit, and then excuse me, I'm a bit tired. And you got your bathroom where you can sort of jump in the shower, have a bit of a sing. Sing pretty much whatever you want. If you're a Justin Bieber fan, you can sing Justin Bieber. Though I won't. Lovely little bed. Also, yeah, great view out of your window as well. Absolutely lovely view. Hopefully in my next vid, I will do a video where I am involved with other people. I have tried downloading a mod menu so I can specifically mess around, do a couple of mods, maybe troll a few kids. Not sure, but I would like to do like money drops and RP drops, help those out who've been deranked and what's it. Maybe I'll just do that. I'll do a video where I help out someone who's been deranked. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens anyway. What I'm going to do is I'm going to speak to a couple of modders and hopefully find out what, why some of the menus I'm trying to do won't go on and work. Because for some of the reason my Xbox doesn't want to see the particular files as part of it. I may have to sort of sit there, tweak it a bit, I don't know. But I'm not going to mention the name of the menu yet, because it is quite a bad word, and I don't want to get flagged by YouTube for using explicit words. But you can, if you guys know your menus, you probably already guessed what particular menu I'm on about. It was just mess around. Hopefully I'll be able to mod up all my vehicles, and maybe I'll also mod some other people's vehicles. Just jump in, upgrade it completely quickly, and hopefully they don't notice until it's, flying down the road, doing about 200, 200, 300 miles per hour, whatever. But yeah, it's quite a long enough video anyway. So I'm going to call it what's it here. I hope you guys kind of enjoyed sort of seeing what I'm currently doing. Yeah, please leave a like and down below. Comment if you're not, if you want me to improve on something. If you want to see me do something in GTA, or something you've kind of heard about, but no YouTubers actually either gone to see it or tried it yet. Comment down below. I'll see if I can find out a little bit more about it, and then I'll try and investigate by showing a video about it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much. Take care, and may the force be with you.